Still.
And revert the percent saying.
Okay.
Yeah, we might have a key with the.
That is important.
Whatever. Let's give everybody the mark.
Good morning. So the time and the place for the Water Resource Planning Committee, number 1-26, Friday, May 8th, 2026, at the Water Resource Center with participation online. I'd like to call the meeting to order. And Melanie, would you please conduct a roll call of the committee members?
Good morning. Ms. Cole-Hansen? Here. Mr. Raybould?
Here.
Mr. Stevenson?
Here.
Chairman Barker?
Here.
For the meeting record, Mr. Gibbs is absent. And also online is Mr. McMahon.
Here.
Okay, the first order of business is the South Fork Snake River Basin Plan. Neely Miller will give us an update, and we have a proposed resolution for consideration by the committee for recommendation to the board.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman of the committee, members of the committee, and members of the board. Today, I'll be giving you an update on the South Fork Snake River Comprehensive Basin Plan. And there is a recommendation here of a requested action to recognize the updated EA citation that I'll be discussing. Back in 1996, the South Fork Snake River Basin Plan was approved by the board, adopted by the board, and it became effective in the legislature in 1997. This plan designates McCoy Creek from its headwaters to the backwater of Palisades Reservoir as a recreational river to protect the public interest, current resource use, and the multiple use character of the basin. The plan prohibits dredging and glacier mining activity with recreational rivers in the basin with the following exception. Stream channel alterations for dredge mining may continue on McCoy Creek from the headwaters to Fish Creek confluence and on the following perennial tributaries, and then it lists a number of tributaries. This activity is listed as currently regulated by the Caribou National Forest through a special use permit issued in accordance with the guidelines established in the environmental assessment for small placer mining operations. And that had a date of December 12th, 1994. Department of Water Resource Stream Channel Alteration staff have received a letter from the Forest Service requesting information regarding rules on the IDWR website for suction dredge and mining on McCoy Creek that they be updated, specifically because that EA that's referenced is no longer applicable. And the correct reference here is a 2021 environmental assessment that replaced that 1994 assessment. Basically what that does is it speaks to a few items here of what's allowed, and particularly the number of operations per year that are allowed for suction dredge and mining or motorized sluicing. Under that previous EA, they're only allowed to do up to 5 operations per year. This new EA will allow up to 15 in-stream operations. The in-stream season is unchanged. It's that August 1 to the 31st. And then there's a couple other items there that are confirmed. They were in both EAs. I would also mention that last summer at the July board meeting, there was a public comment received from dredgers in the McCoy Creek drainage, and they were requesting that this change be made so they could be allowed to have those 15 in-stream operations. Because currently the Forest Service and the Corps is saying you can do that, And because our basin plan controls the IDWR stream channel alteration permit, they're referencing our plan, which says up to 5 and has that 1994 reference. And I have attached the letter. It is in your materials. And as the chairman of the committee mentioned, staff has prepared a resolution that could walk through this issue. Mr. Chairman, would you like me to pull that up?
Yes, please.
Want me to just jump down to the bottom or walk through all of these?
Why don't you don't need to read all the whereas clauses, but why don't we just summarize what's in that? And go to the be it resolved clause, and you can read those, please.
Gotcha. The plan states here basically that dredge mining is regulated by this environmental assessment in the Caribou Basin, and there was a 1994 assessment. And it's also regulated with a stream channel permit from the Department of Water Resources. In 2021, there was that new EA here on line 17. We mentioned that. Then jumping down to line 22, this new EA allows up to 15 in-stream small scale operations per year. So that's a change from the 5. Then moving into the now therefore be it resolved that the board hereby acknowledges that the 1994 EA was updated through the 2021 EA. Then moving down, now therefore be it further resolved that the 2021 environmental assessment may be modified through new and additional environmental analysis as to the number of dredge operations or the season of operation at some point in the future. Then that last section there, now therefore be it further resolved that the board thereby, I think we've got to, I probably need to delete it hereby or thereby, but thereby exercises its discretion to acknowledge that the plan shall be interpreted to be consistent in recognizing the conditions of the environmental assessment in effect as of the date of the proposed dredging activities, regulating small placer mining operations in the Caribou Basin.
So with this resolution, the purpose is to recognize the new environmental analysis that was done in 2021 and also recognize that there may be additional changes in the future and that the board will interpret the South Fork plan to be consistent with the new environmental analysis. Is that right?
Yes, that's what we were attempting to say here in the resolution, that it would, yes, apply to those future EAs.
Okay. Does any member of the committee have any questions about the proposed resolution or the approach that staff is proposing here? Or comments? Any member of the board not on the committee have any questions or comments?
Mr. Barker, this is Jeff Raybould. I'm sorry. It took me a minute to get off of mute. I think this is the proper direction for us to take. I'll stand for a minute for anyone else that has any further comments, but I'm prepared to make a motion to recommend this to the board to take action on at the May board meeting.
Any other committee member or board member have any comments? If not, is there a second for the motion?
I second it.
I assume when you said you were prepared to, that you
Yeah.
actually did make that motion, Mr. Raybould, correct?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. Any discussion on the motion? All those in favor say aye.
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 The chair votes aye. Any opposed? There are none. So the recommendation is to present this resolution to the full board with a due pass recommendation. Okay. Mr. Miller, do you have anything further for us on the planning committee agenda?
Chairman Barker, I do not. That concludes staff items.
Does any other member of the committee have any items that they would like to bring to the committee's attention? Hearing none, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Okay, so is the protocol here, we log out and log in under a